Hey, Tanya Eliza here from TanyaEliza.com. In this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you the #1 action step that you must implement immediately with your new teammate in your business if you're in network marketing. So stay tuned. Okay, so in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you the #1 thing that your new teammate wants more than anything else. I'm going to show you how to conduct a getting started right training with your new rep immediately. I'm going to show you how to help your new teammate get paid within their first 24 hours. I'm going to share with you how to build in depth inside of your team. And I'm going to show you how to increase your retention, which means the amount of people that keep their auto ships, which contributes to your residual check each month. So in every Tanya Eliza TV episode, what I like to do is I like to give you a free resource that is going to tremendously help your business. And in this episode, it's like no other. I am giving you a free guide, easy to digest, easy to consume, easy to implement, and it's called The Ultimate Guide to Rocking Team Duplication. And you can pick that up on my blog at TanyaEliza.com/6download. The number 6 download. If you're listening to this on my YouTube channel or you have a smartphone, you can text 6 download, all one word, the number 6 download to 44222, and we will get that guide over to you immediately, absolutely free, so you can actually implement some of the things that I'm going to teach you in today's video. So go grab that and make sure that you secure yourself a copy. Okay, so when you sign up a new rep, the #1 thing on their mind, even before they get started as a new teammate of yours or before they get started, the #1 thing on their mind is, how do I make my money back, right? So that's all they're really wanting. Even though they might tell you, I want to make $10,000 a month, I want to make $5,000 a month, whatever it is, really the #1 thing on their mind is, how do I make my investment back? So as a leader in your team, it's really important for you to be aware of that and understand that. And the best way to create fast momentum in your team is to help your new rep make their money back within their first 24 to 48 hours. And there's lots of network marketing companies out there that have getting started right plans that will help you put that in place. And so I'm going to share with you a couple of tips, especially that we do with our team, that can make that happen as fast as possible. Because if you can make that happen as fast as possible, a couple of things happen with your new rep. #1, their belief skyrockets, right? And when their belief skyrockets, they can easily go out there with more excitement than they've ever had before, and they can share what it is that they're doing even easier, right? So we want to help them create that story, their initial success story, and they can say to their prospects, hey, guess what? In the first 48 hours, I was able to recoup my investment. There's no risk. We're having fun. We're enjoying free product, whatever it is. So you want to help them as a leader create that first story. So that you have to be aware of #1. And in the Ultimate Guide to Team Duplication, when you download that, I'm going to go over some more specifics on how to help your team do that as a good leader. So it's going to be something you want to grab. But what you want to do is you want to sit down with them immediately. And when I say sit down, I build my business online, and some people are using social media. So if you can do a sit down with them in person, great. But if you can do a Skype conversation, if they're not local, that's great too, or even on the phone. So when you get on the phone with them and you do a game plan interview, we do game plan interviews with all of our team. We get them through their first about hour worth of training, and it's just some corporate, team training that we have. Most companies have some team training, so plug them into the first hour of training, and then schedule with them not more than 24 to 48 hours after they enroll a game plan session with you. Now, part of that game plan session, our game plan session that we do, I share with you in the Ultimate Duplication Guide, the free download at TanyaEliza.com/6download. Go get it, because you're going to then absorb what we do. But here's a couple of things that we do. What we're going to do is we're going to find out their goals, right? We're going to find out what it is that they really want to get out of that so that we can speak their language to them. Now, most companies or most, team leadership will say, make a list of 100 or more people that you can share this with. And That's a good strategy, but I'm going to say there's a better strategy than that, because sometimes if you give a new rep that homework assignment, they can get really overwhelmed with that. So here's what I like to do. I like to ask them, and you guys have probably heard this before, there's many different variations of this, but if you were stuck on the side of the road and you had to change a flat tire, there was no AAA or no roadside assistance, but you needed to call a friend, who would you call that would be most amped to come and help you? And we're in a travel company with our network marketing company, so I frame it a little bit different. I say, if you wanted to sit on the beach, and you could do this even if you weren't in a travel company, if you were sitting on a beach and you were sipping margaritas there on the beach, lounging, watching the sunset go down, who would be like your 5 most favorite people that you would be sitting there with, enjoying the company of? And then I would ask them to make their top 5 or their top 10 list. Okay, so that's number 1. And these aren't the people that are going to go and run big time business with them or anything. It's like, hey, if you could really bless and help or work with a couple of really close people, who would these people be? Whether they do the business or not, whether you think that the product is perfect for them or not, just who are your closest people? So that's what I do, number 1. Now, number 2, you're going to help them with strategy on how to expose those 5 to 10 people on their top 5 or 10 list. Now, in the Ultimate Guide to Team Duplication, I do discuss how to do that. I give some scripts and I give some scenarios, whether you're with them in person and you can do a live presentation, or if you have to do a long distance presentation, I give you strategy in that guide on how to do that. But you want to work with them as much as possible to help them get their first few signups or product sales, because you're increasing their belief level in, number 1, your leadership, the team, but also the company that they just joined and the products that they're now repping. So you got to keep in mind that the number 1 thing on their mind is, how do I make my money back? Whether they tell you they want to make $500 or $5,000 a month, or $50,000 a month, that's their number 1 sole thing going in their head when they go to bed at night. How can I make my money back that I just invested to join XYZ? And so as a leader, you've got to know how to do this. Now, when you help them to sign up their first few members, you want to go and work with those members if they're wanting to build. And so you'd attach yourself to the first sign up or the first team member coming on their team, and you would ask them the same thing. You would put them through the training, put them through a game plan, and you would work in depth with that person. And so what you're doing is you're kind of stemming out from your first enrollment to your second enrollment. And we call that building in depth. And that's just a really strategic, very awesome, easy way to build in depth and create a lot of momentum in the team and a lot of volume in the team fast, and building a lot of belief. And the faster that you can build that momentum with that team duplication, the more solid your team is. And that's how you also increase retention. Because if you are just focused on your next sale or your next sign up, your next sale, your next sign up, what ends up happening is your team goes by the wayside, and all you're now into a sales position job. You're not in network marketing anymore, and you're having to really, really hustle when you could leverage the opportunity of what network marketing is, which is leverage, right? Which is team duplication, which is getting your efforts and your time to duplicate, right? So you want to start thinking about building in depth, because when you start building in depth and helping everybody to at the very least, help everybody in your team get free product every month or free membership every month and recoup their initial investment back. If you start working on that inside of your team, what can happen is some very magical things in your retention, your team excitement, and team belief. And also, what will that affect? It will affect your residual paycheck inside of the industry. And that's why I know that you're here. So at the end of the day, it's about helping more people to recoup their investments, and then helping those people to get free product, and just kind of working one by one in depth, doing that as a leader in your team. That Ultimate Guide to Team Duplication is going to help you with the how-tos and what to say and what we do in our game plan strategy to make that really easy for you. So make sure you head over to TanyaEliza.com/6download and you pick that up, because it's free, and I'm sure you and your team could definitely benefit from that. Also, I really like Eric Worre's Go Pro book as a good resource to give your new teammates. I'll leave a link in the resource section here on my blog. And I also really like Mark Yarnell's, the late Mark Yarnell. He has a book called Your First Year in Network Marketing. That book helped me a lot. And so So I'll leave a link for that in the resource section on my blog as well at tanyaliza.com/6download. And you can check out the resources that I mentioned here in the video. I'm sure that they'll really help you. And at the end of the day, if you want more people to talk to you about your business, I'm going to leave some links for you inside of the resource section on my blog at tanyaliza.com/6download. And I'll give you my strategies and recommendations when it comes to prospecting online and using social media, which is kind of my jam. So I hope you found value in this video and the free resource that we're giving away. But really all it is about for your leadership to understand and know, help more people recoup their initial investment with you, build the belief and skyrocket that belief and momentum inside your team, you will see a huge difference inside of your team duplication. This is Tanya Eliza. If you found value in this video, please comment on this video and let me know that you did. And if you know anybody else that can benefit from this training, from this information, please share this video. I will be obliged and honored that you did. I will see you on another episode of Tanya Eliza TV.
You got style.